Hello, this is Audrey and my daughter, Red.
Hello.
We are going to read Understanding the Assault on the Black Man, Black Manhood and Black Masculinity by Wesley Muhammad. We are reading part 3 within part 1, Spare the Female. Now, here's my daughter.
Spare the Female 2. White supremacist capitalist patriarchy's refusal to allow black males full access to employment while offering black females a place in the service economy created a context where black males and females could not conform to standard sexist roles in regard to work even if they wanted to. Bell hooks. We Real Cool 2004. Orlando Patterson, the John Cowles Professor of Sociology at Harvard University, published an important essay in 1998 entitled Broken Bloodlines, Gender Relations and the Crisis of Marriages and Families Among Afro-Americans. It is a lengthy essay, and I have no intention here of engaging it fully. Rather, I want to cherry-pick and highlight certain quotes that are most relevant to our discussion. Using numerous stats and graphs, Patterson documents clearly the profound difference in the quality of life in America for black men, black women. In practically every aspect of physical, social, economic, professional, and educational life, black women excel black men. When current trends are projected, there is no reason to believe that Afro-American women will soon surpass Afro-American men in median income. Indeed, when we take account not just of median income, but of the numbers and proportions of Afro-American women in desirable occupations, it is already the case that they have outperformed Afro-American men in absolute terms and Euro-American women in relative terms. On the whole, it is safe to say that ethnic differences in the economic experiences of Afro-American and Euro-American women have either disappeared or are on the verge of becoming insignificant. Afro-American women continue to suffer serious gender biases in the economy, but they suffer them equally with Euro-American women. Appearances to the contrary. There is no double burden of race and gender in economic matters. We find in almost every area of education and skills acquisition, Afro-American women are far outperforming Afro-American men. Afro-Americans are the only ethnic group in which women outperform men in most of the hard sciences, especially physics, math, and computer sciences. Engineering is an exception, but Afro-American women are fast catching up. Only among Afro-Americans do we find men substantially below parity in the fields of medicine, dentistry, law, and business. Page 20. Patterson documents that black women surpass black men in all top occupational categories. For example, among executive, administrative, and managerial workers, there were in 1994, the last data available to him, 127 women in every 100 black men. Compare this to 64 white women for every 100 white men. Likewise, among professionals, there are 151 black women for every 100 black men versus 85 white women to every 100 white men. This is, of course, only half of the story. In terms of vital statistics, the ultimate test by which we can evaluate life's burden, according to Patterson, this picture is very, very disturbing. In 1994, Afro-American males' life expectancy at birth was 64.9 years, which was 8.4 years less than Euro-American men. 9 years less than for Afro-American women, and 14.7 years less than for Euro-American women. This figure is not only shocking for an advanced industrial society, it is, in fact, significantly lower than that for men of several third world societies such as Cuba and the Afro-Caribbean states of Jamaica, Barbados, and Trinidad, all with populations that originated in exactly the same region of West Africa and with almost identical Afro-European levels of miscegenation as Afro-Americans. Equally distressing are the differences in expected death rates per year. For every 1,000 live male Afro-American births in 1990, almost 20 were expected to die by 1991, compared with 16 Afro-American females, between 8 and 9 Euro-American males, and between 6 and 7 European females. At age 20, the differences are even greater. 3.8 times as many Afro-American men as Afro-American women could expect to die within the year. A major factor contributing to both the low life expectancy rates and the high death rates is the much higher rate of death from violence and accidents among Afro-American men. Afro-American men die from violence and accidental causes at disproportionately greater levels throughout all age categories. Note, in contrast, that the gap between Euro-American and Afro-American women is negligible for most age groups and virtually disappears after age 65. Afro-American men committed suicide at 6.2 times the rate at which Afro-American women did. What is more, Afro-American men are the only group for whom the rate is rising steadily. The suicide rate for African-American women is among the lowest in the nation.
Okay, thank you. Is there anything you wanted to say from what you read, or anything you got out of it?
You can notice this a lot during school and then workplaces, work facilities like business places and stuff.
Okay. Well, I just wanted us to read this, and well, actually, my daughter reading it. I'm seeing more and more of what he's saying, and it's crazy because reading it is the realization of what's going on. Anyway, I thank you for listening to us. Many blessings.